all these changes are the best either, you know. A big problem I was now too is the
Jeff, I'm up to easy now. Just
is the cost to do business is exceeding what we're getting for the price of lobsters. The price of lobsters has been low around here because of the big catches in Maine, and our prices of fuel, bait, materials just keeps going up. You know, so we're getting squeezed as far as the profit margin keeps getting smaller. My fuel bill's just under $100 a day. I'm paying over $150 for one guy. My bait's over $200 a day. So you're looking at around $500, close to $500 just for bait, help, and fuel. Not counting any other expenses. So it's, I mean, that's some days we don't even catch $500 worth of lobsters. Back in the 80s, we had 75, 80 boats out of Boston. Now almost every boat's tied up in this dock, probably 25. You know, there's easier ways to make a living. My daughter was working with a woman that she wasn't working with her, but she knew her. And she put out an email saying I was looking for help for some young kid that would be interested in working on a boat, and he responded to it, and he's been with me ever since. It's been great, one of the best I've ever had in the boat. Been with me 3 years. I think he's going to go in the Navy. If he's going in the Navy, I'm going to retire. You know, after 50 years, I've kind of had enough. 50 plus, you know. If you do anything for 50 years, that's enough. Any trade, I think, you know. It's not a bad life. I mean, it's not an easy life, but it has its advantages, it has its disadvantages, you know. But unfortunately, we have more bad years than we do good ones. Well, a lot of guys that have done this their whole life, that are younger than me, it's hard for them to go find another source of income if that's all they've ever done. If they've been a fisherman, you know, whether it's a lobster fisherman or a dragger fisherman or whatever, you know, guys like that, the job opportunities aren't that great.
Out of 16 years, I have never seen anything like this. This is severe by any standpoint. You know, it really is. A few years back, we were still doing well. The price stayed high. The price was up around 5, and that was actually when Europe dropped out, and they shit the bed financially, which is right after America did. I want to thank George W. for that one. They stopped buying, and they bought almost all of Canada's stock. So once Canada wasn't selling to them, it all got passed down to the U.S. Financially, that's the biggest thing that changes today, is you really have to watch your nickels and dimes more than ever before. Because before, I mean, overhead was a joke. It was nothing. I mean, really, like $50 would have covered almost all of your overhead. 50 to $100 would have covered all of your overhead from help, fuel, bait, insurance, everything. It's a big expense. And I mean, and now today it's like $800 just to untie the boat and go out fishing for the day. And the price of lobsters compared to economy-wise has not changed nearly what it should have compared to what it was then. You were making way more money back then. It's a whole different ball game now. It's apples and oranges, really. And when money got tight, all that dropped off. It was very hard work around. And then lobstering price dropped, which made it even harder. May actually be the biggest factor as to why I am not with my son and mother. We are still great friends and very close and talk all the time. But it's probably a good factor as to why we are not. When things get tight, I always make the joke to Paulie, and I turn around and I go, look at him, and I go, this is kind of a fun hobby, but what do you do for money? And he always gets a chuckle out of that. Paulie treats me very well. Paulie's always treated his guys very well. I'm the last sternman he'll ever have, and I am the end of his era. Paulie had his ins, he had his heyday, he had his run. He lived an entire life, and that man lived an extraordinary life. No, it's a different industry than it was years ago. I mean, the amount that it costs to buy into it now compared to what it cost to buy into it then has changed dramatically. The biggest problem, once you're a captain, you own a boat, you own the traps, you own that, you've invested a shit ton of money into it. So you're pretty much fucked if you don't have something to back you up. I almost bought one early this year. The way the spring started to look, I decided against it. I'm going to get one chance at it, and I want to make sure that it's not set up for just failure. That's what's biggest and hugest, and what matters the most is not failing. Because if you do fail, you'll never get any credit ever back. And when it's been your dream for so many years, that would really suck.
What'd I do?
And I just kind of tackled it from the get-go. I just kind of lunged it.
I wanted to come. I was going to come anyway.
Treasurer's report, please.
I really want to hear it.
You get all dressed up and come here for nothing.
In the co-op where we are, originally Boston Harbor Association, this association is what actually started the co-op in Boston. He's a founder. I'm a founder. There's a few people are founders, right?
The back of my truck was supposed to get more because they had travel time that wasn't used up. They had a bunch of other stuff.
Part of it, at least from my point of view, and the reason I joined and come is it puts a human face on the people that you kind of see on the water. Lobstermen are all paranoid. So that something like this lets you, see the more human side of people, get to know them a little bit better, because it is mutually supportive, that the industry, if it's going to work.
Back in the truck, and it was late. It was pitch black outside, and it was down along the seawall at Edgewater Drive, and they're doing it all low, so the ground's all uneven. So I'm kind of watching where I'm going. I went to go around the truck and walked right into the end of the pipe.
Looked like
Yeah, I should have had stitches in it, but the hell with it, you know what I mean?
That's part of being a fisherman. What the hell, you deal with it.
Deal with it.